with its leafy riverside walks, its temples that are scattered throughout the city, and wonderful, agreeable colonial architecture, much of it dating from the French occupation here. It's little wonder that people love to come and drink in the atmosphere of old Luang Prabang. And also, it's for that reason that UNESCO has declared this beautiful town a World Heritage Site. So it will be preserved the way it is. The longboats that are such a feature of river activities by day are finding their way into evening tourism, with the conversion of one in particular to accommodate visitors on dinner cruises on the Mekong setting out at dusk. Some of the young people you might meet in Luang Prabang are actually working here, which must be a nice thing to be doing.
Sorry?
How long have you been here now?
Now it's 3 months and a half I live here.
You're living here, yes, and working. And this wonderful boat with dinner cruises is your work.
Yes, I'm managing this boat.
Yes. What's the company name?
The name of the company is Upper Tree Group.
Is this a new idea that they've had for the Mekong in Luang Prabang?
For this boat, it was just a personal idea from the big boss who said maybe if we do that, it could be a really good business.
Yes.
So they built it, they put it, and just after, all the directors, when they come in your apartment, they say, but now we have a floating restaurant? Yes, now you have a floating restaurant.
And there's a stop along the way opposite the city to see Lao dancers, who are descendants of the former royal troupe. To experience a little of the jungle life, a road trip to a nearby elephant village brings enormous pleasure. This is a camp that combines environmental awareness with the beauty of its riverside position and a philosophy of sustainability. It's the vision of the owner, Marcus Peschke.
The elephants we have here, they are former logging elephants, and they have some problems already with the health. They are maybe blind or one eye, something like this, because of accidents during the logging accidents. So they have some retirement here. That's true.
So the elephants that you seek to bring here all have some physical impairment, do they? That they need to retire.
Right. Or maybe they are quite old. They're too old for logging. They are not useful. They are powerless to log.
How easy is it to get an elephant to change from heavy work to carrying visitors around on pleasure walks?
Yeah, that's not so difficult. It's just that the elephant have to walk to this place. From the place where they're locked, they have to walk to here. That's maybe 100 kilometers or more. Yeah. That's a little bit difficult, but when they're once here, we give them 1 week rest, and then they can then slowly, step by step, we start to work with tourists. We train them, we teach them close to people, because before they only just know the Mahu maybe, and now they have to work with tourists. So we step by step we teach them.
For the elephants, this surely beats logging. They are completely at home, negotiating steep pathways under the patient direction of their mahouts, and to the ongoing wonder of the travellers on board. These elephants really do have a wonderful life here. They've retired to a time of leisure, really. After taking visitors around that circuit and into the water and eating quite a lot along the way, they're released later in the afternoon just to have a leisurely time in the jungle, where villagers take care of them too. No wonder this elephant village is so popular just outside Luang Prabang and surrounded by misty mountains. It's a magical place. But Asian Trails being your business, you've been sort of into this area, this country even, for quite a long time, right?
Yeah, we started in 99 here in Laos. And I must tell you, most of our tourists don't really want to fly here. A lot of them come via Thailand, via North Thailand. They do a trip around Thailand first, and then they end up in Chiang Rai. Usually they stay overnight, and early morning, then they go to the Mekong, cross from Chiang Khong to Huai Sai, which is on the Laos side, and from there take a boat trip, which is a 2-day trip, down the Mekong River, with an overnight in Bak Bang, halfway, and then coming here.
See, that sounds so good. There'd be so many people who would love to do that.
Well, you can always book a trip with Asian Trails, and we tailor-make our trips for the client's needs. Usually, after the Thailand tour, then they stay 2 or 3 nights in Luang Prabang, and then they go either to Vientiane and then come back to Thailand, or they continue to Cambodia, ending up in Siem Reap. And that will be a good 3-country tour: Thailand, Laos, Cambodia.
And you yourself, you've chosen to have your lovely residence here, where you can bring guests. So this is the one that you must like best, I figure.
Of course, this is one of my favorite places.
Yeah.
Sunset House here, part of Mekong Estate. This villa takes 4 bedrooms, but then altogether we have 15 bedrooms, so we can even take small groups.
Yeah.
So this is, of course, not like staying in a hotel. This is really like staying in a private residence. So much nicer, much more cozy, much better ambiance.
Yes, indeed. And anyone who wants to really put money into their travels, they can jet here too, can't they, privately?
Yes, for example, VIP jets can take you here for about $8,000 return from Bangkok. That takes 4 people, so $2,000 per person. You do a round trip in a private jet from Bangkok.
That would really add some zest to the whole experience.
Correct.